لو كان عمري 100
عاليادي اليادي اليادي يقول عبادية يا جاد المقدر لو كان عمري 100
شغل ما بدي شغل بس اقعد بالي امي بتجيب الحطب وربيتي المية
عاليادي اليادي اليادي يقول عبادية يا جاد المقدر لو كان عمري 100
يدي يا ابو العبدية يا شوف تفصيلات للحلو صدرية اطلع راس الجبل واشرف على الوادي واقول يا مرحبا نسمها وبلادي
راس الجبل واشرف على الوادي واقول يا مرحبا نسمها وبلادي
على عهدي على ديني على أرض تلاقيني أنا نهلي أنا فديهم أنا دمي فلسطيني 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 أنا دمي فلسطيني على أرض تلاقيني أنا نهلي أنا فديهم والله أنا دمي فلسطيني 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 أنا دمي فلسطيني ديرتنا بعزتنا وعروبتنا أرض القدس نادتنا صوت أمي ناديني فلسطيني فلسطيني أنا دمي فلسطيني على أرض تلاقيني أنا أهلي أنا فديهم أنا دمي فلسطيني 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 أنا دمي فلسطيني يا يما بشيري بالعز دارك قلعة ما تنهز عليها الروح الأحرار شبيني بالسامة ومغوار على عهد الوفا يا دار وعمره ما انحنى شبيني فلسطيني فلسطيني أنا دمي فلسطيني على أرض تلاقيني أنا أهلي أنا فيهم أنا دمي فلسطيني 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 أنا دمي فلسطيني.
All right. So let me turn that off real quick. I'm actually going to pause it because I have that playlist. All right. So that was a couple of different songs from Palestinian musicians because we're changing it up a little bit this year for Turkey Day. Instead of highlighting the native indigenous populations of North America, aka Turtle Island, me and Zombie thought about we should talk a little bit about our friends across the Atlantic over the Middle East and Palestine, which I'm going to bring up Zombie now before I forget. All right. All right.
Again, Arab music is the horniest fucking music on the planet.
I mean, I was telling you the other night, probably the best like trap / house music I've ever heard was Arabic trap music, and I'm like, this shit's amazing.
Right. Just like, this shit slaps.
Exactly. A close second is Nigerian, but that's beyond the point.
Yeah.
But interesting news has come up. Prime Minister of Israel, Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu,
Fucking
was
Nosferatu.
Yeah. Zombie calls him Nosferatu because Netanyahu.
He's a blood-sucking fucking vampire.
His name can be a little hard to pronounce.
Yeah, and
But-
he can have his name pronounced properly when he's not a fucking monster.
Okay, fair. But yeah, as of almost a week ago, the ICC, or the International Criminal Court from The Hague, issued an arrest warrant for Netanyahu, and I forget the other guy's name. There's another guy. So pretty much, he's not allowed in a lot of different countries. And if he steps foot in any of the listed countries in this arrest warrant, he will be arrested.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. And also, as of a couple...
fresh off the press from Al Jazeera, great journal website, by the way, Nosferatu has agreed to a ceasefire in Lebanon.
I was actually literally about to say that. So, okay, we have a little baby step towards stopping all this. A little baby step.
Won't stop the ethnic cleansing of the Gaza Strip, though, or the West Bank, which I have olive oil from the West Bank of Palestine that I am very excited to use for Turkey Day.
Right. Gonna have some Mediterranean cooks.
Well, the thing is, like, the recipe I'm going to use to cook the turkey requires an herb butter that you put on it. Well, I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have butter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. No. He shouldn't be allowed to visit our country either. He should go live on an island that he can't be voted off of. Anyway, you know, they have a herb butter that I'm supposed to use for the turkey. And I'm lactose intolerant. I can't really use that, so I'm going to use the olive oil instead.
Mm-hmm. I mean, herb-infused olive oil is amazing.
Yeah. And I've tasted that olive oil already, and man, it is strong in a good way.
Right.
In a good way, it is very strong.
You're like, it's not watered out like some of the shit you get in the stores.
No, it's not. It's very flavorful and just very strong. Don't use it like regular olive oil.
Yeah. It's like rattlesnake venom. You only need a little bit.
Uh-huh. But yeah, I'm gonna use that for the turkey. I don't think I have anything else I could use it for. Maybe the mashed taters, but
Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna be using the garlic oil for the mashed taters. Hi.
Hi, Joey. You got something to say?
She gave me the biggest mite scrim earlier.
Oh no.
Like she screamed at me for like a good, I want to say 15 seconds or something.
Oh,
It was
that's
a very long scrim.
before we get too off roading, going back to buying from Palestinian creators and whatnot. Definitely check out Etsy. That's where Zombie got her olive oil from. There's a lot of creators on Etsy from Palestine that are selling their makes, their craft, so they can survive, and also some of them are trying to leave, and it's taking thousands upon thousands of dollars for these
So one
people.
person's trying to raise $50,000 to get their family out safely.
Right, because unfortunately, the airports that they can access are price gouging so badly.
They are. Everybody's price gouging there, of course. But I would definitely suggest getting olive products from Palestine. If you want to get olive products from Palestine, be it soap, tapenade, straight up olives, or olive oil, get them as soon as you can. Because as we speak, Israel is invading the West Bank, where a lot of this olive oil is coming from. So it's not going to last.
Yeah, there's a very good chance that those particular olive trees will go extinct.
Yep.
And that from a cultural standpoint and also an environmental standpoint, that's awful.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the olive trees have been there for thousands of years.
I mean, I was apparently a ceasefire has been reached after Hezbollah blasted the fuck out of Israel.
I mean, not to sympathize with terrorists. However,
like that was like 350 missiles that they launched at Israel.
God damn.
Yeah. They just like really laid into Israel, and finally Israel was like, okay, we'll agree to a ceasefire.
Right, because Lebanon wasn't really doing anything, even though, yes, Hezbollah...
Yeah, Lebanon was just vibing. Stop.
Like, I've always made this analogy is that, Israel's the bully kid at the playground. Lebanon was just playing in the sandbox, and next thing you know, bam, right upside the head.
Yep. Well, I was fucking daring them to cut down one of Lebanon's cedar trees, because those are an endangered species. That would be a strict law that would be violated. And of course, it's a tree, not a person. Everybody will sympathize more with it.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, we take care about the environment, plants, animals, whatnot. However, we also need to start caring about our fellow human.
Yeah.
That's still too about the Irish peacekeepers that refused to leave their posts in Lebanon. They're like, all right, bet. Fuck around, you will fight.
God, the UN has proved so fucking toothless.
Honestly, I swear they're just for show at this point.
They're a figurehead. Yeah, exactly. They're just a figurehead. They don't actually do anything. Neither does NATO, really.
They're just there to sit there and look pretty or some shit.
Yeah. Everybody's afraid of what the U.S. is going to do. And I'm like, the U.S. is doing U.S. things no matter what you do.
The United States is the Florida of the planet Earth. That's literally what the U.S. is, the Florida of Earth.
Pretty much. Be right back. I have to go to the bathroom, and I'm going to get myself another beer.
All right. Oh, by the way, y'all, non-alcoholic beer. That's what Zombie's drinking. because she still enjoys the sensory and everything of consuming a beer, but without the alcohol. Yay. So, Ricky, if you're still in chat, what kind of CBD did you smoke? I've already taken a watermelon gummy, and hopefully, I don't, get too baked to go back into the goddamn jar and ate like 3 more like I did one night. That was awful. I woke up the next morning just completely blitzed. I'm like, oh Jesus, I think I had too much. Oh, I heard of Joey.
Meow, 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 meow. I'm not feeding you.
Joey, you got 37 minutes. Oh, excuse me.
It has to pour it very, very slowly.
Yeah, you don't want too much head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like don't you hate when you're at the bar and you get too much head?
Yeah, the situation in health in the Gaza especially is really devolving.
Yeah.
Really reminds me of the stories of the ghettos in Nazi Germany.
Right. Nazi Germany, Poland, like Warsaw, for example. That's a very well-known one.
That's what it's starting to remind me of. And that was considered a Holocaust. It's amazing how things come full circle. Israel started from Holocaust to create a Holocaust.
It unfortunately with Israel, it's just like, okay, it's like Israel's the person that was abused, but then decide to start abusing others.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? It's like, it doesn't give you the right to start abusing others, dude.
Uh-huh. I mean, that's how it works with humans. It's just like folks who are abused go one of two ways. They either become very compassionate human beings who don't want to do that to others, or they also become abusers.
Yeah, perpetuating like that vicious cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Why that just reminded me of the story of my fucking great grandpa chasing my grandpa around with the. Apparently, it was a knife. It wasn't a hammer. It was a knife, but still.
That makes
Knock
it
on
so
wood.
much better.
Well, still a weapon. It's like, you can still die from being stabbed. But I don't think my grandpa did anything that crazy to any of his children, so who knows?
But anyway, yeah. And the other thing is that Israel was born out of racism to come full circle and be racist.
Right, because unfortunately, no one wanted to take in the Jewish people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody wanted to take in the Jews.
Hmm.
So they took all the Jews and just plopped them in Palestine and said, here.
Meanwhile, poor Palestine's like, hello?
It's like, we did not consent to this.
Like, hey, we didn't okay this. I mean, if you would have asked us first, we probably would have said maybe. But yeah, hello.
Yeah. So I have to confess that I used to think Israel was legitimate because of Jerusalem.
Yeah, same here. I mean, also, yeah, but also, religious family.
Mm-hmm. Now, for me, I thought that Israel was legit because it's Jerusalem. Of course, it's for the Jews.
Right.
They live in Jerusalem.
Child logic.
Uh-huh. God, even George W. Bush at least slapped Israel on the wrist.
Right. They're like, hey, can't do that.
Fucking George W. Bush, guys.
Mm-hmm. The man that went to war with Iraq. I mean, come on now.
Yeah. One of the greatest war criminals himself yanked the leash on Israel. Biden, meanwhile, just let them run amok.
Yeah, let the angry dog run around the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, at least George W. Fucking flicked the dog on the nose.
Yeah. Him, Reagan, even. Like, the one that really got us into this bullshit that we're in.
Yeah.
Like, they actually slapped Israel on the wrist, and Biden couldn't even manage that. He still hasn't managed it. That whole 30-day thing, warning letter, it just came out today. Oh, things are better. We don't have to do any of that fucking course.
It's like, that's not what I'm seeing on, different social media platforms, especially Instagram. Instagram, oh my God. Like, I'll never forget this. And there's going to be massive trigger warning, y'all. There's going to be talk of dead children. There's this one Palestinian man who was part of the press, and he was writing to one of the hospitals. This is like at the very beginning of the whole bullshit. Like, I think like 2 months in. So they have someone loaded up in the ambulance. They're trying to get to the hospital, and this guy, he's sitting up front with the ambulance driver.
Mm-hmm.
His windows rolled down, and someone hands him what looks like, I want to say, like a 1-year-old. And instinctively, he's like, "Oh shoot, okay." And he grabs the baby, holds the baby's head up. You can see that this child's like very pale, very floppy.
Yeah.
At this point, this press guy realizes he was just handed a dead baby.
Mm-hmm.
And my heart goes out to him, though, because even though he realized fairly quickly, oh my God, this child's dead, he still held that child's head up and supported like the child was still alive.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tender care, holding this child as they were on their way to the hospital. I was like, oh. Yeah. So that's what we're supporting right now, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's weird coming out of me, because everybody knows I'm very, death positive, memento mori, all that shit. I don't want to willingly see dead children like that. I'd rather look at a Victorian photo that was taken like 120 years ago. I don't want to see living children's lives being cut down short for a needless war. Just, right now I'm on ranty mode now. I'm just like, yeah.
I purposely avoid those because I'm just like, I don't need that kind of trauma dumping in my life.
Yeah, understandable.
But like here's the thing, guys. If somebody tells you something is happening, if somebody tells you children are being shot in the head by like Israeli soldiers, which they are, you know what you do? Just believe them. Because
mean,
we have this really toxic attitude of guilty until proven innocent when it
yeah.
comes to these kind of things, and it needs to be flipped on its head. Oh, hi, Kay.
Wonderful time for Kay to come in.
Yeah. And that needs to be flipped on its head. We need to do, with that kind of thing, we need to do innocent until proven guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, happy Turkey Day, everybody.
Right.
I hope you still have an appetite.
I mean, I was eating the whole time we were talking about that, which says a lot about me mentally.
I had my food earlier.
I got my adult's Lunchable. With
I
my
got
coffee. Go ahead.
zero proof beer. That's apparently a lot less calories, actually, than normal beer.
Ooh.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, in all honesty.
Hmm.
Like, is alcohol calories?
I think for the most part, yes.
Ah.
At least I want to say with maybe the sugarier spirits like rum, shit like that. Probably a calorie count because they are so sweet. But I don't think like shit like vodka or gin has a calorie count in it.
I do not like the vodka.
I mean, I like my
This
red
Russian
wine.
water can stay in Russia.
In Soviet Russia, water drinks you.
Mm-hmm.
What you feel like after you drink real Russian vodka. But yeah, funny enough, the only vodka I really have is flavored vodka because it mixes well with different drinks. Like my Smirnoff red, white, and berry, which is their seasonal like summer vodka. It has like cherry, citrus, and I want to say blue raspberry. It's really nice and fruity if you pair it with the right soda, or if you pair it with like a lighter sugar, less sugar lemonade. Tastes really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's dangerous though if you put it in Sprite because it tastes like Sprite Remix from the fucking early 2000s. It literally just tastes like a fruity Sprite, so it's like, oh,
Yeah.
this is bad.
I mean, that's the only use for vodkas if it's flavored with other things.
Okay, fair.
Because otherwise, it tastes like either gasoline, which sucks, or nothing, which what's the point?
I mean, the few sideshow performers that still perform to this day, like the Fire Eaters, they'll use really cheap vodka, or if they're really old school, they'll fucking use gasoline.
Blech.
Yeah, I'd rather have the vodka than the gasoline.
Yeah, I'd rather have the vodka too. Even though that would raise, like, you probably would get drunk after a while.
Yeah, because you can't keep that all in your mouth before blow out the fire. Just
Uh-huh. Be right
Which,
back.
hey,
I'm gonna get another beer.
heck,
No.
Joey being a turd. God damn, I didn't realize how big this freaking apple was. God damn.
I pour it into a mug.
Mm. Jesus, stop fighting with the kitchen.
I put the bottle in the recycling.
Yeah, I'm enjoying my adult Lunchables. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told Zombie all that I got, but I have white cheddar cheese, salami, cosmic crisp apple, which is delicious, and I also have like little bagel chips on the side. Oh, hey, Lisa.
Yo, what's up?
And Kay is playing Kingdom Hearts. Oh, jealous. Well, of course your internet is spazzing, Ricky. You live in the goddamn middle of nowhere with the cows. And I'm not joking. On her YouTube page, she actually has like shorts, like video footage of the fucking cows. Right.
I like coos.
I mean, same. Got the Highland coos, though. The big old emo hair cows from Scotland. And parts of Ireland. But mainly Scotland.
Where is the thing? So I was gonna show you that hypothetical I came up with.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kay. I would send you some, but I don't want to end up in prison.
I mean, same. It's perfectly legal here.
It's semi-legal here, but yeah, in your area, it is not legal. God, the fucking deep south.
When they say dirty south, what they mean is they do their citizens dirty.
Yep. I have been to said deep south. I know exactly what. For K, it is not legal there. Oh wow, that's one of the synthetic ones, the derivatives. Zombie. It's similar to what I have.
Well, no, yeah. I know what it is.
Yeah.
I've lived in Washington State, and now I live in the more eastern Southwest. Of course, I know what that is.
Right. Oh yeah, you got the. That's technically the same here. However, I order mine from out of state, so.
I heard outer space.
I mean that too. Oh, Cosmic Space Daddy, you mean? Ooh, that's actually a good question for Kay, though. I don't know if CBD would actually help with pain, though, because it's like THC, but without the the high effects. You still get the vibe
Probably
effects.
not, honestly. They deal with pretty severe pain.
Yeah, that was my guess. That CBD probably would not help.
Yeah.
I've never had just straight CBD before. That's actually kind of funny. Oh, that sounds about right for both y'all. And Ricky, anytime you fire up a live and you start that giggling, I already know you're on the fucking CBD. I fucking love Ricky's giggle. It's infectious.
Let me actually put it into Stoofy Stoof.
God damn, Kay.
Huh?
Kay has had at least 1,000 milligrams of CBD before, and it did nothing for the pain. Fuck.
Yep. Sounds accurate.
I can't imagine translating that over to THC because I will be in the fucking ground.
As a chronic pain sufferer, that checks out.
Right. Holy
When-
fuck.
The only thing that really works for my chronic pain, I mean, and I mean really works, like just completely knocks it out, is opioids.
Which are nerve blockers, so it kind of gives you an indication what kind of pain zombie has.
Yep. Wonderful, wonderful nerve pain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now remember, you can't, no spoilers, but you can react. I give you permission to react.
Oh, interesting. Oh no, zombies got me read something. I'm scared. I'm not going to read it out loud, but y'all are going to get my first person reactions. I read that for a second there, the hummus. I mean, hummus would be awesome right now, to be honest.
Right, with your adult Lunchables?
Right. And also to keep with the, the Palestinian, Middle Eastern theme.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, she writes a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus, Ricky. Like I said, I've heard her giggle, and it's infectious. I love it.
A mood.
Right. All right, now let me actually read this. Kong's out. What the fuck?
Yep.
I mean, I'm kind of jealous of her, if you know what I mean.
Right.
I mean, maybe not with that particular character, but the idea in general is just like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, sexy grandpa over here is just like, oh, we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, but no.
Yep.
Oh my god. I fucking love it. That one character.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag kiss too good for consciousness.
Bro. Speaking of, so Ethan Hawke posted now.
Right.
He actually did post some new photos, like fashion photos. I was just like, ooh, hello. Work. 54 still can get it.
Okay, knows it helps. You're not telling Kay anything they don't know.
I mean, I'm still fairly new to the THC game. I've only been in it for maybe a year and a
I'm
half.
new to the THC gang, but you know what? What's up?
No joke, there's probably folks like that act like that, like further north of me. It's like, fucking hell.
I'll never forget Susan's, or my stepmom, story about her ex. When she broke her ankle, her ex runs into their bedroom, grabs some weed, and goes out and like, here. And she's like, the fuck am I gonna do? Like, the weed is not gonna fix my broken ankle. We need to go to the fucking hospital.
Right. It can help, obviously, with some pains. Like, for example, menstrual cramps. Works really good for menstrual cramps.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a headache, it's really good at getting a headache away. But, like, if you have a severe nerve pain or if you break a fucking bone,
Yeah.
some sort of traumatic injury, you're going to fucking feel every bit of that.
Marijuana is not that much of a miracle cure.
Right.
That would be amazing if it was.
Then we would be so much more expensive, or it would be much more accessible.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two ways. Which that's why I feel like across the board it needs to be legalized, because each state can make it a state thing and charge taxes on it, like have their own shops that are
Well,
state
no,
run.
yeah, I think it should be treated like I mean it's still a psychoactive substance. But I think it should be treated like alcohol and tobacco.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like the taxes from that go to the state.
Mhm.
And
It's like-
Washington State has a very high alcohol tax, actually, 20% of the price of the alcohol.
Ridiculous. Damn.
But yeah, it's just like that goes back into the state, and marijuana is also a psychoactive substance. You could totally treat it like tobacco or alcohol.
Mhm.
Except for maybe the 18 rule, 1821 rule.
Mhm. I know a couple of states, including my own, has recently changed the law that you have to be 21 to buy cigarettes now or any tobacco products.
I think the state I live in has that too. I think you have to be 21 to buy alcohol, cigarettes, and weed.
Right.
Kay is not 21. I am not a pedophile.
Right. Oh, I agree, Ricky.
Oh, it is. I'm just saying, like, in terms of how you tax it and that kind of thing, I think alcohol and cigarettes would be a good comparison.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I totally agree. Yes, I know, honey.
Well, you are the youngest in the chat, but you're not the youngest. Meanwhile, we have Ricky, who's essentially everybody's grandma in here. I mean, she does have a great grandbaby.
Mm-hmm.
I know, and Ricky, the video that you had of you holding her, it's so cute.
What are you listening to? That sounds familiar.
That was Gorillas. I was changing it to something else, though.
Ah.
Yeah.
Man, back. Oh, yeah. Well, my stepmom is older than you.
You actually, Lisa, are older than Ricky. So you're the grandmother here. Which I would like a grandma. Both of mine are gone.
Neither of mine are gone yet.
Knock on wood.
Yeah,
Just
knock on wood.
save the nanas.
Mm-hmm. But my maternal grandmother, I honestly have no idea how she's still alive. Knock on wood that it stays that way, but still.
Your other Nana and Grandpa are fucking hysterical, though.
Yeah. You want me to beat you? Well, get on over here.
Right.
Just, like, that was hysterical. Yeah, guys. I forget what it was about. Oh, it was about was it about the ice cream?
Yeah, it was
about the ice cream. I was sitting on one of the bar stools between my Nana. Their house is built in a way where the kitchen is completely open and you can talk to somebody in the living room. And I was sitting on the bar stool between my Nana, who was rummaging around in the kitchen, and my grandpa, who was chilling on the couch. Yeah, I forget what led up to it, but I think it was the ice cream. My Nana was like getting more and more frustrated with him, and finally says something. She slams the cupboard closed, whips around, and goes, "You want me to beat you?"
Yep.
And he just gets the biggest grin on his face, and he's like, "Well, get on over here."
Meanwhile, you're like dying on the floor, like laughing.
My Nana marches over, leans over, and goes, "You was not getting the SOS until you stop being an ASS."
Right, which is probably that's pretty much her cussing, you know?
Yeah. And then later he goes out to get the ice cream. That's, they have a big old chest freezer in the garage. And she's like, "Where are you going?" He's like, I know there's ice cream out there and I hear it calling. And she's like, oh, you hear it calling? What's it say? Is it going boo? Boo hiss.
Oh my god, yep, that's fucking great. Oh.
Like their shit talking to each other is hysterical to be around.
Right.
Be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
Right.
No.
Heck. Joey, you got 8 minutes. Oh, that's awesome, Lisa. Meanwhile, I'm in my damn 30s and I have gray and white hair coming in. Like, son of a bitch. I'm actually wondering if I should actually let it gray out or just keep dyeing it random colors. But it would be mostly genetic, me graying out this early because of my mom's half of the family. Everybody pretty much got gray hair by the time they were in their 20s. Oh, I've dyed my hair a million different colors. Hell, my hair right now is reddish purple. But yeah, I'm wondering, if I should let it gray out or not. Oh, of course, Ricky, I saw y'all earlier. Your husband was being a doofus. Not leaving his goddamn wife alone.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, that's what my Nana says. My Nana's like, it's a love language.
Which explains a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, totally.
I get so jealous of women who have like wavy gray hair.
That's going to be me soon because my roots are coming in gray and white.
I kind of pretty much have my mom and both my mom and dad. My mom didn't start graying until her 40s, and my dad hasn't started graying until he was 50.
Mm-hmm.
And even now, he only has like a few stray gray hairs. So I'm probably gonna keep my hair color for a long time.
My oldest brother is similar to that. He only has a little bit of gray, like on his sideburns. Meanwhile, you have my other brother who looks like Grizzly Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Grizzly Adams with, gray hair. And then you have me who's slowly turning into a bog witch, which I'm fine with.
I've seen pictures of your brothers, and I hate to say it, but they remind me of Peter Pettigrew.
Yeah, honestly, I could see that. I hope neither of them ever listen to this particular episode, but we'll find out. And I think I know which one you're talking about.
Like in the face.
Yeah.
Heineken's actually a pretty good beer.
I
haven't tried. I thought the problem is they don't come in like single bottles or cans or anything. They all come in packs.
Right.
Because I was like, I want to try all the zero alcohol beers and like a tasting.
Right, like at a brewery.
Mm-hmm. Like sliders, I used to love sliders.
I remember me and one of my other SPCA board members kind of made our own when we had our one board meeting at that one brewery. That was fun, though. Got to sample an IPA that had really heavy smoke notes, like almost like barbecue.
Wow.
It tasted pretty good in small, very small sips. Oh, have a good night, Lisa. We all know, Ricky. We all know you love hairy men. You read Sasquatch erotica for fuck's sake. Dead fucking serious too. Ask her. That's why anytime on TikTok I see any like Sasquatch memes, I fucking send them to her. I mean, I
Hashtag
joked,
Sasquatch erotica.
right. I mean, I joked around with Ricky that I was gonna set her up with one of my brothers because he's hairy as fuck.
I mean, there's me with my PCOS. I'm just like, I'm something of a bear myself.
Right. Or like I fucking said the other day, it's like women had to choose between the man or a bear. Women choose bear. Now women are the bears.
Yes, we have become the bear.
I identify with a Kodiak or a grizzly.
My God, that one character, is a tall bitch.
Right.
Like, I was trying to find a comparison. Like, I thought polar bear, Polar bear, though, apparently only get to like 10 feet. This character is about as tall as the tallest bull elephant on record, or a fucking T-Rex.
See, look, I lie when I say Ricky loves some hairy dudes.
No, I wasn't questioning it.
Oh my goodness. God, my dreams are gonna be fucking weird tonight.
I had an awesome dream last night, and then it sucked.
Right, then you're like, fuck, wait a minute. All this is in Texas? God damn it.
Yeah. I had a dream that my parents were gonna get me, not them, me, this awesome gigantic mansion with a swimming pool and a really lovely, guest bedroom. And it had this like sprawling master bedroom that was basically two master bedrooms that had two levels. And it also had two bathrooms, like two big bathrooms. And I was like, man, this place is awesome. I'm so excited about this. And then I find but of course it was like $500,000, which for a mansion like that is stupid cheap. And I'm like, what's the catch? The
Right.
catch is it was in Texas.
I love how in your dream your stepmom's like, you should take that offer, it's so good. And you're like, it's in Texas.
Yeah, I'm like, but my senator would be Ted Cruz and my governor would be Greg Abbott.
God.
Yeah.
Both of them. Ugh.
I was like, nah. No. Yeah, I find my partner very attractive. And I constantly love on them for their voice. They have a very, very lovely voice.
Mm-mm. Right, Ricky. It's like for example, if you're into like, super tall men, but you marry a guy that's like 5'7".
Yeah. My partner is 6'3".
Ooh, damn, Kay's a biggin.
Yeah. Which is like my happy place.
You're like, this is my sweet spot right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like not too short, not too tall, just right.
Yep. My like I have a tall kink, and I really prefer if my partner is between 6 foot or 6'4". Anything past 6'4" is too tall for me. Anything under 6 foot is short.
Hmm.
So the 6'3", the 6'2" to 6'3" is like the sweet spot for me.
Meanwhile, if you look at like my celebrity crushes, for example, my sweet spot is anywhere between 5'11" and 6'6".
Nearly one, count 'em one, Rhett tall.
Right, almost just shy an inch.
Yeah.
But speaking of, goddamn, 6'7", good fucking hell.
I mean, again, it reminds me of my mom's family. Like my nana on that side of the family is 4'11".
Mm.
My grandpa at his tallest was 6'5". And so what's happened is the females in that family are stupid short.
Mm.
Whereas the males are stupid tall. And so you have 5'2" siblings next to their 6'5" siblings.
Meanwhile, now that I'm trying to think about it, I think the only like tallest person in my family is my dad at like 6 foot. Everybody else was under 6 feet.
I mean, I told my dad, I told him, I was like, if my partner is tall and we have kids, those kids are gonna be heads above you.
Right.
You are gonna be a shrimp compared to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because my dad is 5'8".
Right.
He's actually only 1 inch taller than my mom, who's 5'7".
Damn, that's awkward.
Yeah. I don't understand where my mom got her height from.
Right, like she's the tallest out of her siblings.
Yeah, I think my Aunt Mitzi is pretty tall. I think my Aunt Mitzi at her tallest was 6'2", but also she's my mom's half sister. She's from my grandpa's first marriage.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of her full siblings, yeah, she's the tallest. My aunt Tammy might match her. Guys, the reason I'm being specific is I have a lot of aunts.
Right. It's like there's a lot of characters into the story, you know.
Yeah. I mean, like that family is huge. It's so huge that when my nana was in the hospital, I think I want to say early 2019 or summer of 2019, I was like, that poor hospital is going to have to accommodate half of Oklahoma.
Right. It's like, because that family's massive.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, are you related to so-and-so? Yes. Are you related to this person? Yes.
Yep, pretty much.
Do you know this person? Yeah, they're married to my cousin. And, next.
Mm-hmm. So my generation of that family is, I think only two of my cousins have had children, and they sure have had a lot. I think one cousin has, I want to say 8 children, and the other one has 5.
Fucking hell.
And I actually got my nana to keel over with a joke about that, because one of them I'm actually on pretty good terms with, the one with 5 kids. And I was like, she's having all these kids so we don't have to.
Right.
And both her and my nana got a real kick out of that.
Meanwhile, between me and at least my immediate cousins, there's only one child, and that's my oldest cousin. She has a 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like to rib my dad about his shortness, which is why I'm like, if I have a tall partner and we have kids, you're gonna be the shrimp in the family.
Right. It's like you literally had Nordic giants as children.
Pretty much. Be right back.
Okay.
Oh, is it time for your dance? Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, time to feed a Joey.
Over here. There you go. Oh, it's on my hands.
Oh no.
Be right back.
I just love how interesting that this chat has gotten over time. Now we have kitchen ASMR.
I'm almost done.
All right, go have fun, Ricky. Ricky says she'll be back. Her daughter came by.
Ah. Ugh. I am glad I got my creativity mojo back. I mean,
Right.
it's still not fully focused on the trilogy I'm trying to write, but at least it's something.
Right.
So I was worried there.
Right. Writer's block is the worst.
Right, and art block. Because I will be the writer and illustrator of my own books. Because I don't want to pay anybody to illustrate my books, for one. If I can do it myself, why wouldn't I?
hmm
And for two, I don't think anybody has my kind of art style.
Right. Be a unique, graphic novel.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's gonna be an illustrated novel.
Mhm.
I'll see. Like, basically, what I'm optimally hoping for is like little, like, smatters of like small little line work illustrations, just sort of smattered throughout the page, and then every once in a while having like a full blown illustration.
Mhm. Ah, itchy leg.
No. In the first book. Oh man. It just makes me think of like the encounter that happens there. It's just like, woo, that character. Woohoo.
Right.
Your bond mate.
Right.
Struggling with moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis? Talk to your doctor about the number one prescribed and offering 2 maintenance options, including the Entivio pen.
Go ahead.
Meanwhile, what in the short you shared with me earlier today, it's like that one character confronts their father. It's just like, why?
Uh-huh.
Why are you here? Ah!
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the kids are like, Grandpa!
Yep.
Cosmic sexy grandpa. That sounds like a bad porno.
I mean, again, I didn't mean to make them a thirst trap, but here we are.
Mm-hmm. Look at what you've done.
Mhm.
You created the worst bi panic.
Oh god, I mean, I am hoping my books will be by Panic, but I didn't necessarily like go in with the mindset of making that character a bi Panic.
Right. Did you do that or the Cosmic Eldritch Horror with the sexy voice?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the cosmic horror with the sexy voice. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which happens to be the cosmic sexy grandpa's twin.
Oh, twins, eh? No, I'm kidding.
Oh god, there's
You're
another
like-
kink.
You're like, no!
I don't want to stack up the kinks with these characters.
Right? I think, unfortunately, over time, it would become inevitable.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Excuse me. I mean, both of those characters might be good ace crushes.
Right. Why make babies when you could just have baby?
Uh-huh.
I still love that logic, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why does like an all-powerful, cosmic entity need to make babies when they can, birth babies?
When they can think the babies.
I mean, if that was like real, if we could actually do that in real life, that'd be amazing.
Uh-huh.
Like, we don't need you stinky men. Get out of here. We could have parthenogenesis, bitch.
Hey! Good. I don't like that guy. Aladdin has to be one of my least favorite Disney Renaissance movies.
Mm-hmm.
Because no lions or dragons.
Right.
None of that.
Burp.
Heck.
Ooh,
Whenever
burping.
you encounter Pirates of the Caribbean, please punch Jack Sparrow in the face for me.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, can't.
Rude.
Ooh. Kate's probably like, I'm trying.
What's the
bunch of comedians. Who?
We did not start streaming 7 minutes ago. Oh, my brain is doing the thing.
Oh, it's doing a splat.
Yep.
Ah.
Heck. Yeah, it has the phone hang up like thing going on right now.
Oh, right.
Just
You're like, AOL dial-up tone is playing in my head.
mm-hmm.
It's like we share a collective brain cell, and I'm hogging the brain cell. No.
Right.
So here you go. Here's the brain cell.
Mm-hmm. You know, my brain is just mostly focused on my characters and everything.
Right.
So I'm very proud of that drawing so far.
Right.
I'm planning on trying something new with it. And I'll have
Ooh,
to see.
Halloween Town.
What? Oh, right.
Halloween Town.
I don't appreciate Kingdom Hearts' art style in the manga series. I don't appreciate the fact that it made Aladdin attractive. I was like, who fucking asked you?
Right. Ah. Ooh, burn. Okay, got you.
Your point?
You're like, and? Tell us something we don't know?
Do it.
I'm about to tell on you. Ooh. It's spicy up in here. I like this kind of drama. I want to hear this grand reveal.
Oh, I wanted to smack Axel, just not in the way they wanted me to.
Kay's like, I have brought tea, bitches.
Again, tell me something everybody doesn't know. I wanted to tap that, just not with a keyblade.
Oh god, why does that remind me of when I was at one of my old jobs? My coworker was just like so offended that I couldn't judge a film by if there was a hot actor in it. If I couldn't like judge it properly as a film. Like it could be a shitty ass film, but if Ethan Hawke's in it, I'm all for it. So it kind of clouds my judgment when there's an attractive man in a film. Yay! Oh my god!
Yeah, I did.
Damn!
I mean, I know you can make it up to me somehow.
Right. I'm kidding. Hashtag Miss Horny, though.
Again, I'll own it.
Right.
God, my ankle.
Heck.
Oh, homie, you owe me so many things.
Okay, like, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I still love that I will beat his ass for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can be interpreted in many different ways.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have Axel Snake.
Right. We don't want anyone beating up the snake.
No, I mean not the trouser snake, an actual snake.
Yeah, the corn snake, I mean. There's no involved.
I do not have a pet dildo.
But
I have a pet snake.
what's that derpy traffic cone of a noodle?
Mm-hmm. Be right back. My God, the turkey I got is leaking like mad.
Oh crap.
It's a good thing that I'm gonna be dry brining it, starting probably tonight.
Right.
So I can get real personal with that turkey.
Right. It's funny because mom's like, "You're gonna cook the turkey this year, right?" I'm like, "No, I have never cooked that bird. The biggest thing I've ever cooked has been a chicken. Like, like I have no idea how the fuck to cook a fucking turkey."
I mean, turkey is just scaled up chicken.
Right. You're like, it's giant chicken.
That's sort of how I'm treating it. Though I do have a recipe I'm like semi-following.
Right. Yeah, I make a really good herby roast chicken though. Great. Now I want roast chicken now. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm just hoping to. I'm just cooking a whole turkey, even though I'm going to be the only one eating it, so I can have all the leftovers.
Right. Because you'll have a good amount of food for a few days.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to perfect my pie.
Yes.
I'm going to perfect it with pork lard.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make it very rich, very decadent,
Mm-hmm.
very Victorian.
Yeah.
Except minus
Hopefully it
the.
turns out well. If so, it is going to be one of my, behind the cake that I whipped up, it's going to be my second recipe that I invented myself.
Mm-hmm. See, look at you.
I do enjoy baking.
Yes.
Oh, everybody, well, while I'm thinking about it, make sure to like this live stream.
We are professional grade GMC.
What? I have like 20 commercials on this fucking YouTube just so I could listen to music. God damn it. Yeah, I don't have YouTube Premium, so I have to deal with the ads. Fucking rude. Oh, my hair smells like coconuts.
I don't know what my hair smells like. Let's see. It smells clean, but not like coconuts.
You're like, it smells like just regular hair.
Yeah. Clean hair. Even though it doesn't look clean, it looks very greasy because for some reason my just skin has decided to be super greasy, including my hair.
Right. Good lord. Meanwhile, I got these like the curly wavy hair, like fucking Agatha.
I got like bog ghost hair.
Yeah, you have wispy elven hair. That's why I call it.
Me.
Well,
My
my
elves
hair
have,
makes me look like I'm waiting for my husband to come back from the Civil War.
my elves have very long hair, generally.
Mhm. Like to the ground.
Practically, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, one of them legitimately has hair as long as a human.
Right.
Like they are pretty dang tall.
Hmm.
Which, by the way, everybody, my elves are on the whole taller than humans.
Right.
Um,
One of the shortest ones was like 6'7", I think.
no, that's 6'5".
Oh yeah, I was thinking of the daughter, not the mom.
Yeah, mom was 6'5".
And that's considered short.
hmm But one of these characters is on the taller end of them, and they get pretty fucking tall. Their
Mhm.
hair is like 6 feet long,
Mhm.
and it doesn't even touch the ground because of how tall they are.
Right. God, 6 feet worth of fucking hair. Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
I'm struggling here with like the 3 feet that I have.
Yeah, I have 3 feet of hair too. It doesn't look like I. Well, I don't know. Like when I was working at Safe, I always kept my hair up, and so everybody was always surprised by how long it is when it's down.
Right. I don't think anyone at my job has actually seen me with my hair down before. So if I went in, my hair down, they probably wouldn't even recognize me.
They didn't recognize me. No, like if my back was turned, they wouldn't recognize me. They'd come up and they look at me and be like, "Oh, it's you. Wow, I didn't recognize you with your hair down."
Right.
And I was like, "That's right. I'm like Superman."
What? Like you got Clark Kent. I'm Superman now.
Mhm. I'm Superman just with hair.
Yes.
That still cracks me up that like Superman is disguised with glasses.
Right. Meanwhile, you're like, takes off glasses. Am I Superman now?
Yeah. I mean, I had to take them off at the store because they kept fogging up.
Oh yeah, and I had to help you out, pick out the stew for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I had to go through this bullshit, fucking booze gauntlet here to get to the non-alcoholic shit.
Yeah. Well, luckily it was towards the front, but I mean, I wasn't struggling as much with it. But I know that there would be other folks who would be really struggling with it,
Right.
and they would have to run the booze gauntlet before they got to the non-alcoholic stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it just really annoyed me. Because like kombucha, for example, is mildly alcoholic,
Yeah.
but it's in an entirely separate area.
Mm-hmm. Because it's in with the produce.
Yeah, it is. And the thing is, a lot of those non-alcoholic beers have like kombucha level of alcohol. So you could stick them over there just fine.
Right.
I don't
Hey.
like kombucha, by the way. Ugh.
I've never had it, and I don't think I care to ever have it.
I've had it before, and after that, I just really didn't understand what the fuss was about
Right.
because it was like skunky.
Right. Well, it's fermented.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't want to learn about.
Have you seen what it's made out of too?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
It's like this microbial mat.
I guess it's good for that gut health.
Oh, my ankle, she sings.
Oh, you getting snow?
Ugh, we definitely have something moving in. The sky looked pretty unhappy.
Mm.
Let's see where I live. Yep, we're expected to get showers tomorrow.
Yep. It's your fortune telling ankle.
Yep. It's even more fortune telling than my fortune telling knee, apparently.
Right. My ankle does the same damn thing too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, understandably, it's been on the fritz lately. Like, what's the temp out? It's 48 right now, but last week it was in the fucking 80s. Like, it made no fucking sense.
I'm so ready to throw tomatoes at the presidential vehicle.
Right. Yeah, like boo and hiss, like a fucking Monty Python film.
Mm-hmm. The fucking White House, too.
Right.
Turned into Tomato House.
The Red House.
Mm-hmm. Like, you could get cannons. And they're not technically not weapons, so, they couldn't really go after somebody for them. They'd just be tomato cannons.
Right. Oh god, that next thing you know, we're both being swarmed by the fucking FBI now.
I don't know why, but that reminds me of a story. So there's this channel that dedicates itself to Chinese history. And it talked about it went the 7 most beautiful women in Chinese history. And there were rightfully some folks who are upset with that. And they were like, you know what? You're right. Let's look at the 7 most beautiful men in Chinese history. And one of them was very unique in the fact that apparently women would throw fruit at the men as a act of adoration. And this guy was weighed down with so much fruit that his carriage broke and he died.
Damn.
Yodel and Shakira.
Yep, Ari Shakira.
Mhm.
The crime. Speaking of the holidays.
Yeah. Oh, brain work.
Mom actually making her own cranberry sauce from scratch this year, and I'm actually somewhat proud of her because she never makes shit from scratch. But also, I don't like cranberry sauce, so.
I like cranberry sauce only on Turkey Day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. My stepmom actually makes a really delicious cranberry sauce. Of course, it has 3 pounds of sugar in it to counteract the heinousness of cranberries.
Right.
Because, yeah, me, myself, and I does not like cranberries on the normal.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's ironic for somebody who loves coffee so much, But
Right.
I'm really sensitive to bitter flavors.
Mm.
And cranberries are extremely bitter. It's like crunching down on a fucking prescription medication.
Right.
Um,
Here loves cranberry juice. And loves craisins. Well, because I can't have regular raisins.
and grapefruit is the same. I don't understand why anybody loves grapefruit. I like grapefruit if it's diluted to LaCroix levels.
I don't like grapefruits. Nasty.
It's so bitter. So they're like, oh, it's particularly sour. I'm like, no, that is not sour. That is bitter hate in an orange.
Ironically, my dad loved grapefruit. Funny enough.
Explains a lot.
Right.
My stepmom was trying to tell me, she's like, oh, if you put it in sugar, you'll like it. If you like, sprinkle sugar on it, it tastes great. And I'm like, how much sugar are we talking about? Because I think it would need like an entire pound of sugar.
Yeah, you're not thinking a sprinkle.
Mm-hmm. I have to go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to come back, and I have something very interesting to try.
Okay.
And I'm understand intangible that you get what I command you to. Panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose. All you can fix it to. Fix it you. And down and I fix it too. Like you live with you. You think it's no mythical, maybe spiritual. Pray. Like right. You figure something on the price. Is it like it? Most right. One. So it's like it's a fun. That's with one.
Going back to listening to the gorillas again.
This stuff. I'm too short for this.
Y'all can see me now with the that's the end. So I'ma stick around.
Don't mind me, everybody.
Poor kitchen ASMR, yay!
But this is interesting. This is a white tea beverage that is specifically made for those trying to stay sober. It is essentially a champagne.
Huh.
And I have 2 bottles of it, so I have one for tomorrow. I can open this. Woo! Okay. Yep. Like champagne. Let's see. Smells all right. Ooh, it's pretty. I'm watching the boobles. They look
If-
like gold bubbles. Let me see if I can get a video.
Even though I can't have champagne, I've always loved the concept of champagne because of all the bubbles.
Oh, and the bubbles are. There's less bubbles. Damn it! I was gonna get footage of the bubbles.
Oh no.
Oh, where the fuck did that go? There it is.
Welcome to Warrants of the Crisis or also colitis. Talk to your doctor about number one prescribed and often new maintenance options, including
Man, I will say that blue sky drains my phone a lot quicker than.
now a rare potentially fatal
My God. Whoa, my bubbles. I'll try and get the bubbles. Hey, I hear corn.
Got me gun done because it's always on this playlist. It's
You're like, God damn it.
like I need to change up my playlist, damn it.
Will I ever be able to open this bottle?
Right.
I think I'll go open it over the sink. Be right back.
Right. Oh no!
It exploded.
Oh no!
Oh, it's all over my hands.
Oh no!
I'm gonna put it in the sink while I clean my hands. Yep, definitely like champagne. Like I thought because it had a twist off cap that it was like not gonna explode.
Right. I mean, hey, it's still technically carbonated.
Yeah.
I think of champagne as wine soda. Because that's what it is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, I personally have never had wine soda mainly because I can't. But as a thing, it actually sounds good.
Oh, the smell's very pleasant. It has cranberry, ginger, and white tea in it.
Ooh, fancy.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, the bubbles. I'm obsessed with the bubbles.
That's me with sparkling cider because that's the closest thing to a champagne I'll ever have.
Oh, you can have this.
Huh? Is it made from grapes?
Nope.
What's it made of?
I'll tell you in a bit.
My God, we both drinking us friendly champagne. That's funny.
It is made of white tea. So the brand is called Toast. Sparkling white tea, cranberry, and ginger.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Does it have the ingredients on it? Carbonated water, blue agave, white tea, white cranberry concentrate, ginger, citrus, and other natural flavors.
Hey, it sounds like it's me friendly.
Yeah. All right, how's it
Woohoo!
taste, though?
You're like, come see me. I can give you you-friendly champagne.
Oh, wow. Hold on. They did a really good job.
Oh?
That tastes a lot like champagne.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it might be a little bit fruitier. But yeah, it tastes a lot like champagne.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
Mm. Non-alcoholic alcohols reused with zombie, everyone.
Mm-hmm. It's very refreshing.
Right. It sounds like a good palate cleanser. It sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. And he's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. You're like all the bubbles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really good. I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's waking me up a little. I think that's because of the white tea. Though they said that it is like the white tea that they have in this has even less caffeine than decaf tea. So
Ah, okay.
very tasty.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like it. I need to keep an eye out for it in my area.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me, I actually need to go and get a bottle of sake to put in my little liquor cabinet. Because it's one of the very few wines I could have.
It tastes like Bellevue.
I like it. I mean, it's an acquired taste.
No, I mean the drink that I'm drinking, it tastes like if Bellevue was a non-alcoholic drink.
Oh, gotcha. You're like, this is very Pacific Northwestern.
Very ritzy Pacific Northwestern.
Mhm.
Definitely would be good for New Year's. Will be good for Turkey Day as well.
Well, and hey, for Christmas, cranberry is a very is a winter fruit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they have a rosé alternative.
Mm.
It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. You're like, I'm getting all the visual stims right now.
Yes. Well, because the bubbles look like gold sparkles.
Right.
Maybe I don't have to get rid of my champagne glasses.
Right. I still love that for my fucking, promotion at, actually, no, not for the promotion at my job. For when I got employee of the month, I get fucking highball glasses. I'm like, yo, oh, okay, encourage me drink, okay. I've only had one drink out of them so far, and that was with the cranberry Crown Royal, Crown Regal
When
apple.
I got volunteer of the month, I got a free massage.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Bell taco filled with slow roasted chicken. Unheard of. A crispy white corn tortilla with cheese inside and out.
That was before everything went crashing down.
Heck.
Taco. Only at Taco Bell.
When my grandpa died, my cousin had a psychotic break and killed my uncle.
Yeah. What fun times we've had.
Mhm. He's apparently doing well, by the way, my cousin.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Still remember when one of my other cousins, I have a lot of them, shared because he was on the local news, guys.
Mhm.
I remember my cousin sharing that news article with me, and I was just shocked, but I was also a little freaked out because I want to say like several days before that, my cousin the cousin who killed my uncle kept trying to contact me through video and kept wanting to do a video call. And I was like, and my feelers were picking up on something, and so I didn't answer. I was like, I don't want to do a video call right now. What do you need? And he tried to call me again. And I was like, I don't want to do a video call, but if there's something you need, if you want to talk, we can talk through Messenger. And then he went, no, never mind. I love you.
Oof.
Yeah. And my Nana talked about how he was just making absolutely no sense.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's good that
Huh?
it's good that he's doing better now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's still in the asylum, basically.
Right.
Gonna drink more of this.
Mhm. God, that faux champagne though sounds really good.
It is really good. Also the bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
My God, why is my nose running?
Oh no.
You know there's a detergent that gets your dishes up to 100% clean, even in an older dishwasher? Try Cascade Platinum Plus for sparkling clean dishes, even on the toughest jobs. Just scrape, load, and you're done.
Great, man. Now my nose is tingling now, damn it. Oh, that felt weird.
Yeah, there's approximately 3 servings in this, and each serving is just 45 calories.
Oh, not bad.
No, especially when you compare it to actual champagne. Actual champagne can be about 350 calories per serving
Damn.
because of all the sugar.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or at least some champagnes like Brut.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Oh, that just reminded me of my Skull decanter with that Walking Dead whiskey in there. It's just like, it's so cool looking.
Oh, the iridescent one you got?
Mm-hmm. For like $1 and some change from Walmart.
Right.
Apparently it retailed at like $15 at one point, and I was like, damn, I fucking lucked out. I should have gotten 2.
Yeah, the other day I got these really cute Christmas bow earrings that were, I think, $35. I got them for like $7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal, too.
Mm-hmm. Hotel California.
Why not?
About the haunted. Well, actually, I thought that was disproven.
Well, look, it's like still my favorite line of the entire fucking song is you can always check out, but you can check out, but you can never leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Apparently the story that it was based off of that one haunted hotel in California has been disproven.
Interesting.
It was apparently based around a musician who stayed at a hotel in California, from what I understand.
Graham Parsons, I remember him. Joshua Tree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost 1,000% sure it's Graham Parsons.
Well, we're almost at time.
All right. So thank you everybody for coming out and hanging out, talking with us, and listening about our nonsense and whatnot, all of our deep conversations and bullshit ones.
Yep.
After we say goodbye, I'm going to play one more song, and that's going to be our outro if I can get it to work. But everyone have a good night.
Bye, everybody.